If there's one thing anime is good at, it's making you cry. It knows how to build the perfect waifu, then stab you in the chest and take her away. Yup, today we're going to see some of the best romance animes that made you cry. Normally, when you adapt time travel stories, you always make sure to do one thing, to show the consequences of time travel. Think of how Steins Gate showed how time travel can be a pain in the ass. But The Girl Who Leapt Through Time portrays it in an even more painful way than Steins Gate. Our girl Makoto Kono soon learns that traveling through time isn't easy as they show in children's picture books, and the more you leap through time, the more hard the consequences will be. The film won multiple awards back when it was released, so no need to say it twice. The anime is a masterpiece. I need to touch on another anime gem that was hidden under everyone's radar, and that is none other than World End. Actually, the long name of this one is What Do You Do at the End of the World? Are you busy? Will you save us? Trust me, there is a lot of savings going on here. But at the same time, you're going to cry until your mom tells you to stop going to the grocery store to buy tissue boxes. This also happens in a dystopian setting where humankind is almost extinct, and the world is populated with goblins, elves, and every monster ripped out of Tolkien's books. Like I said, go with the tissues. You'll be crying a lot. No, hold up. This girl isn't some monster who actually wants to eat our boy's pancreas. She's just there to cheer him up. One cheerful girl cheering a depressed boy. Where have I heard that before? And why do I feel like this isn't going to have a happy ending? Turns out, I want to eat your pancreas actually means I want to eat your heart and make you cry like a newborn after the anime ends. This one definitely hits your heart with the internal terminal disease that keeps killing anime girls, comes along and slaps you in the face and says, wait, did you actually watch the trailers and come here without a tissue box? Before you all get bored and leave this video, I also want to bring some anime that isn't discussed very much in sad anime lists, and that's none other than Rumbling Hearts. When the anime title involves hearts and involves the word rumbling, you know it's going to be something sad, or something related to Attack on Titan. Turns out it's the former, because this anime goes from liar liar cheating on fire to oh my god please stop, I can't take it anymore. Now the problem is this is one of the old anime, so the animation is not up to the standard. But who cares about animation when tears start rolling down your face? Once again, this should also be called Weathering with the Anime, because after you finish this anime, you're going to ask questions why sadness was invented. My good friend and stab you in the heart with a sharp knife director Makoto comes in with another anime masterpiece that shows how power comes at a hefty price. The very first thing that will catch your heart when you see this anime is the visuals. There are a few shows that can top off the visuals of this one, but this definitely takes animation to a whole new level. I mean, for the first time, I found animated rain to be something beautiful. Just put this anime rain on a loop and show it to me, and I'll watch it all day. Enough with the rain. Let's speak of the wind. You might ask, what's so serious about the wind when you start watching this anime? And after the ending, that same anime is going to have you saying, that's because wind can turn into a tornado. The Wind Rises starts with a slow breeze before turning into the biggest anime hurricane that will blow your heart away. The animation may be simple, resembling an old anime movie, but when the emotions start to hit you, you realize that this story is more than just a love story of a pilot and a maid. This feels like a culmination of all Hayao Miyazaki's life work and the ultimate product of the greatest anime director of all time. Switching bodies isn't that much of a new concept. I mean, we live in the era of VR chat, so you can be anyone you want. But what happens when you switch bodies with a girl you never knew of? Now combine that with all those village versus city themes and add some beautiful animation that will make you drool. And then you get Your Name. I mean, Your Name the movie. I think we all know this is that anime movie which broke all box office records, threw Miyazaki up to the top, and won a couple of awards, and got labeled one of the best animated films films of all time. So what's the secret? Emotion. This one takes a baseball bat and hits you in the face with emotion. And don't worry, even though you are bleeding afterwards, the anime actually has a good ending. This is what happens when Japanese writers think, hey, just one sad love story won't be enough. Why don't we add more than one sad story and make sure the audience gets depressed like the day their mom took their PS4? When I say this is based on a visual novel, you know where this is heading. We've got multiple routes, multiple love stories, and in the end, you're crying like a little baby because the anime knows how to portray people struggling with their dreams in such a unique way. The animation and the direction is also the biggest secret to making this anime one of the best out there. So stop crying and start watching this one. Now this is one of those slice-of-life anime shows that started out pretty peaceful until the ending gave you the saddest hug of all time. The best reason why this anime resonates with its audience is because of Hikaru, who is very relatable to us. There's also this nice blending of supernatural folklore and a tragic love story that is slowly built up through the whole movie. And when the sadness hits you and you start listening to Lauren Aquilina's King, that's when you break down crying. There's nothing special about Hotarubi no Mori E in terms of animation or art, because in the end, it's all about the feelings. The feelings that make you cry years later when you remember this movie again. Yep, this is another memory show. By now you should know when the anime speaks about memory or a terminal disease, the ending is going to make you fill buckets of tears. Plastic Memories lives up to the expectations by creating this beautiful and tragic sci-fi love story between a human and an android. From the start of the show itself, you can see the main theme of the anime is to showcase how nothing lasts forever. So after you watch a couple of episodes and get the hang of it, you know where the show is heading. If Android didn't make you cry, this will make you cry so hard you'll start weeping whenever you see an Android phone. Yeah, jokes aside, it's really painful. So go if you need to hammer nails into your heart. What's the most beautiful sad movie you've seen? Okay, let me phrase it better. What is the anime that you felt like had the ability to suck you into its own world because of its visuals? No, not High School DxD. For me, it was Garden of Words. It's a short film, but it leaves a long impact on you. Once again, our good friend Makoto Shinkai comes in and breaks our hearts with this one epic anime short movie. People often praise this movie for the visuals, and while the visuals are epic, one thing that also captured me was the dialogue. It's concise, hits the right points, and gives you the feels. This is by far my favorite work by Makoto Shinkai, and if you haven't watched it, you're missing a lot.
お前といると嫌なこととか思い出してイライラすんだよ。
The reason why Anohana is so sad, even when most of the characters' troubles are resolved, is because of Minma. Minma is life. Minma is the most wholesome thing in existence. Minma should be protected. So when Minma dies, you feel like jumping out of the balcony and dying along with her. The movie also does a great job of portraying how all those emotions of childhood mix in, and how the shift from childhood to your teen self can really change you. It also portrays the feelings of losing your loved ones really well, and I still break down crying whenever they play that song. The original Clannad was like a cold breeze that makes you feel really cool inside. And then the after story is like a tornado that takes you to outer space. To this day, Clannad is considered one of the saddest romance animes of all time because of a reason. It knows how to give you that raw emotion of sadness while showing you how cruel fate can be to one young man. All those dreams of happy endings are broken. You are left broken from the inside, and after you finish this anime, you're going to stay stuck up in your room for weeks while trying to understand what the hell happened.
Everything I felt. The world around me took on color in a way I never knew it could. The whole world began to sparkle.
Yeah, this is number 1 for me, because you all know I'm a sucker for this anime. Because of this anime, I stopped, bought a piano, and made a donation to the nearest violin store. We all can admit without a doubt that Kaori is best girl, and anyone who says otherwise should be whipped and prosecuted. So when Kaori and her sweet smile disappears and our glasses boy plays the final music in the piano, I felt like half of my heart stopped working. Your Lie in April is one of the best romance anime I've watched, and all those music and adding colors to life aside, it is one that made me cry the most. In the end, the story leaves you, the music leaves you, but Kaori and the pain remains.